Several years after the ending of one of the greatest film trilogies ever, the Apes are back for a new trilogy. Hello everyone, I'm Jay Mere and welcome to my review of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And this is the new movie, the new installment of the Planet of the Apes franchise. It's actually the fourth movie in the rebooted part of the franchise. The Apes franchise is a franchise that started in 1968 with a classic. Then it has 4 sequels in the 70s, 1 unsuccessful remake, and in 2011 they start, let's reboot this franchise. We have a great trilogy with the Caesar trilogy, and now we are back with a new trilogy. The first movie of this new trilogy just came out, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And in my most anticipated movies of 2024, I mentioned this movie pretty high in my ranking, I believe, because I was really excited to see this movie. I was very curious what the makers of this trilogy have in mind for us, what direction they want to do. And from the teasers, from the trailers, it really feeded my excitement because I thought this movie is going to focus on a new ape, a new possible leader of the apes, and we were going to on a journey with this character in this Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and getting to know everyone. And I already thought this movie was going to focus on different tribes of apes and there might be a conflict. And I was pretty accurate with that prediction of this movie. So what is this movie about? First of all, the movie is directed by Wes Ball, and this director previously did the Maze Runner trilogy, a young adult franchise. Couldn't live up to the hype of the Hunger Games, but I actually liked it for what it is, especially the second and third movie. And now he's in charge for this trilogy, so very excitement for the directors, for the choice of this director. And in the main roles we have actors like Owen Teague, who plays our main ape. We also have Freya Allen, who I know from the Witcher show. We also have Kevin Durant, who plays the villain in this movie. And we also have William H. Macy in this film. Very glad to see him in this film. And like I said, this movie focuses on one ape, and that is Noah. Noah is our new protagonist of this trilogy. He is a young chimp, and we see him living with other chimps in a tribe. They are the eagle tribe. They are apes that they live together with eagles. Every chimp in this tribe has his own eagle, and he and 2 of his friends have to go through a whole process, sort of rites of passage, to become an adult in the tribe. And before this happens, other apes attack this group, this tribe, and most of this tribe is captured. And Noah is left behind, and his mission is to free his people, his apes, again and go back home. That's the movie. And I really love this movie. It was a great movie, I had a great time. It's 2.5 hours, so it's a pretty long movie. I believe it's the longest Planet of the Apes movie in the franchise. But I didn't mind this runtime. It was a very good runtime. And what this movie does really good is taking its time. For some people, this might be a problem. Yes, the movie takes its time. Sometimes it can maybe drag for some people. But I didn't mind that because they were taking their time to introduce us to this new world. Because this movie takes many generations after the end of war. So it's like maybe 300 years later when we are taking place. So, and everything is new. We as an audience have to be introduced to this world again. We have to know what changed in all those years. What's the world now? And therefore I didn't mind that they were taking their time to introduce us in this world. And the best thing to do that is with this character Noah. Noah is a very good character, and I think he can be a great character in the upcoming movies. I'm very curious what they have in mind with this character, but Noah, he's basically our new Caesar. He's not exactly like Caesar, he's a character on its own, but he is the ape we are going to root for, we're going to support in his quest, in his journey, in his goals in this world. So Noah works as a protagonist. And it was very nice to go on a journey with him to this world. Also, another very interesting character in this movie was Nova. Nova is the human character who's played by Freya Allen, and she's a very interesting character. I cannot say a lot about her. She has a certain purpose in this movie, and it's best to check it out for yourself. But I actually liked what they did with Nova in this film. And another important character is of course our villain. This time our villain is Proximus Caesar. Yes, he took the name Caesar. How dare he take that name? Didn't like it, but bull. It's what it is. He's played by Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant did an excellent job in portraying Proximus Caesar and bringing this ape to life. Wouldn't say he's my favorite villain of in this franchise. He's not like Koba, he's not like the Colonel. These are more intimidating villains, and I didn't feel like Proximus is on that level. So the villain could maybe have been more intimidating, but he did his purpose in this film, so that's okay. Also, I feel like there is a bigger connection to the original Planet of the Apes film than to the Caesar trilogy. We even have a similar ape hunting human scene like we had in the original, but I think this movie did it more excellent, with more entertainment value. So very great scene. It's one of my favorite scenes in this movie. And also I have to say, this movie is very stunning. This is a very beautiful movie to look at. I know there is a lot of CGI, but these movies are pioneers in the CGI, especially in the motion capture of the actors, making them into apes. That was already revolutionary with these movies, but now this whole new world, it looks beautiful. And also the actors, they did a very excellent job in this movie. It's not easy to portray an ape. I think that's a very difficult job, a very interesting job to do as an actor, I believe. And every actor that portrays an ape did a very excellent job. So all in all, I really enjoyed this movie. It's a very cool movie, a very beautiful looking movie, and I would say it's a promising start to a new Planet of the Apes trilogy. So really looking forward to the next movies that will come in this trilogy. I think this might be something great. It's not like the Caesar trilogy, it's not on the same level, but I did not expect it to be on that same level, so I cannot really take it as an issue. Maybe part 2 and part 3 might be a bit darker, maybe the same tone as the Caesar trilogy. We will see, but this movie was also very excellent, and I can actually recommend this movie to see. So those were my thoughts on Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Always be free to share your thoughts on this movie below in the comments. Would love to read those. And if you want to see more reviews of me in the future, always be free to subscribe to my channel. And till the next time.